Hello everybody, welcome back. I don't know if I've ever made a video that I knew where I was going with it. That I knew where we was gonna end up at. I just start a video and we just see where we go, where we end up at, what we do. So none of these are like pre-planned or pre-scripted or they're just as we go. Anyway, and this one's no different. Um, I just started a video. I had the grill going, cooking some chicken and some burgers, uh, and it just turned into, well, we found to me, this fascinating piece of history on a railroad bridge, and then it got better. We went to leave, and just down the road, we found not one, not two, but three. Let's just get the video started. I need to put some stickers on that. Let me get them stickers up there in a minute, but I gotta get dinner off the grill. Okay, I got my little gas grill. It's the Expert grill, and I am cooking some chicken, and I think it needs to come off of there. I think it's all done. Don't want to dry it out, right? So that's really looking done to me. I'll have to cut some open. They're just some chicken breasts in pieces. They're just them frozen ones you get. And while the grill's going, I might throw some burgers on here. Ooh. And I don't even like, the freezer's getting low. Oh, there's not much in there these days. I don't even like messing with raw hamburger. So let me sit this down. So I get these cheap, frozen, great value beef burgers, but they are the ones that are more lean. 85 instead of 80/20. They're 85/15, so they are the leaner ones, and they're really not bad. They're not. Sometimes you should do a little prep work, like separating a couple of patties before you turn the camera on. Okay, so good. In this grill, let's see, let's just put them, I could probably put 4 on there if I did it here, and here, but I'm gonna keep them over the center, that center bar. That's it. We'll close that lid up. We'll put these back and zip it and put it back in the freezer. Okay, I think my burgers are ready already. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get them just in time, I think. That's what you call flame broiled there. Okay? Heck, that's better than Burger King, right? Plain broiled patties. Yeah, those are done. Same thing, I don't wanna dry them out either. And Bella is beginning to smell charred meat. Bella? She's up there watching from the window. But she knows to mind her manners if she thinks she's gonna get any of these, and she does. Yeah, Bella, she'll get a couple little bites here and there for sure. Not to worry. Come on, Burger. Cooperate. Come on, come on. There you go. There, got some meats cooked. So that's good. That's good. That's it, and we'll shut this thing off. Actually, we'll open that up so let it cool down quicker so I can get it put away. Okay, I don't keep up with the map real well, but we need to get Oregon added, and I think that's. Oops, that wasn't perfectly straight, but. And we're getting low on all those states in the middle of the country. You gotta get Washington here too. Alright. Dude, come on. Maybe we can get this one a little straighter. Of course, it'd be better if I use both hands for this. But I think we got it pretty good. Oops. Oh well. It's just going on there. So, there's Washington. That one's not very straight either. That's alright. That's it. But we got a bunch here to do in the middle. And I'm missing Rhode Island. And I think Delaware and New Jersey. I think. Yep. Rhode Island is so tiny. Delaware and New Jersey. It's getting there. A Washington Parks officer and his assistant came by. Just a routine stop to take care of the service the bathrooms. And when I turned around, I asked, I said, hey, I'm kind of new to Washington in this park pass business. So what's with this area? You know, there's not a lot of signage. What's going on here? To cut it short, that's good for all day, from morning till dusk. No overnighting permitted. So anyway, it's nice. It's a nice place to hang out. Bella and I is going to have to go for a nice hike. This trail, like many trails, like the Rails to Trail system, you know, this was a rail bed through here, and I think there's a nice railroad bridge just down the way, so I certainly want to take a hike down to as far as the railroad bridge and check it out. Bella, Bella. What I was hoping to find on this bridge was a nameplate. Know who, when it was built, and what bridge company built it. And I don't see anything. Let me see here. You know, usually it's down. I don't know if it's down in there somewhere. That looks like pretty rough going to get down in there and look around. But usually the nameplates are up here somewhere. You know, on this beam, either on the top of it or on the side of it. You know, somewhere up here where it can be seen without too much trouble. And I don't see it on this side either. I think they would have put a nameplate on each end of the bridge. Oh, hopefully you don't hear a weird humming noise. I'm using this gimbal device that I haven't used for a while. I quit using it because sometimes the camera would pick up a humming noise, sometimes it wouldn't. I could never tell when that time might be. If it hums in this video, I'll probably put it away again for a while till I get something else figured out. But it makes for a nice smooth video, nice smooth panning. The camera's always level. I would use it all the time if it wasn't for that humming noise. It might not pick it up because it's a little bit, because there'll probably be a little bit of wind noise instead. It seems if there's background noise, it doesn't pick it up, but if it's real quiet, it will. So I don't see any nameplate. Oh, there's a nameplate. Yes. Jackpot. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see, what does that say? A&P Roberts Company. Pengoid Ironworks in Pengoid, Pennsylvania. Yep, Pengoyd. I think that's what I'm seeing. Pengoid, Pennsylvania, in 1896. Can you believe this old railroad bridge out in the state of Washington was built by a bridge company back in my home state of Pennsylvania? That's just pretty dang cool if you ask me. We Pennsylvanian bridge builders must be ahead of our times in building state-of-the-art bridges. They brought Pennsylvanians all the way out here. Okay, the rest of this looks like it's just kind of a trestle, like to just kind of bridge the rest of this low area. The bridge is what I wanted to see, and I was pleasantly surprised to find out it has Pennsylvania roots. Maybe I should say Pennsylvania, and what do they call them, abutments on each end, and piers instead of roots. Get it? Okay. That's pretty dang cool. Anyway, as we're leaving, I think I spotted on the way in, there's some other railroad history, possibly. I know there is, I just don't know if it's worth, you know, if it's just an old rusty boxcar. Probably won't bother. It looked like there might be a little bit more to it though, so when we leave, we may have to have a look at that. It might warrant further investigation, and we'll be on it. Right, Bella? Bella, Bella. Bella, right, Bella? Right, Bella? Bella, Bella. He says, that sure was a nice walk. Hey, that sure was a nice walk, huh? And you spooked 2 rabbits. You spooked out 2 bunny rabbits, huh? Squirrels and bunny rabbits. Oh, she'd love to get a good chase on. She has chased bunny rabbits before, and she puts on a good run. So we're gonna head back to the RV, figure out our next move. I don't know, it was a nice after dinner walk. I could probably use those on a regular basis. There's still active railroad somewhere nearby. I keep hearing it from over in that direction. So we are going to leave. It is it's really late in the afternoon. It's getting to be early evening. We're gonna be out of here by dusk anyway, which would still be good for a couple hours. It's not that late. But I want to get down the road here a while. There was still some day left, and snoop around a little. See if we can find some more railroad stuff. Eyes out, girl. We're looking for railroad stuff. Okay, keep a lookout. We're not looking for cows this time, or horses, or deer, or squirrels, or bunnies. Let's look for railroad stuff, okay? I may have just lucked into a jackpot here. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, see this thing over here? See that big metal piece out in the field? Well, it's upside down right now, but when it's in its normal uses, if you ever seen a turntable, that's the piece that sits down in the pit. You see the rollers. I don't know if you can see the rollers on each end, but that goes around a rail. The locomotive would have parked on top. Like I say, it's upside down. And they would have spun it around. I recognize what that is. And look, and there's a building over here that has a diesel switcher engine. A couple cabooses. But there's a building there. There's a train station up here too. Now, I don't know what business, or if this is a museum or what it is of sorts, but I think it's after hours. I don't know if they'll let me snoop around or not. We're gonna see. Chehalis-Centralia Railroad Museum. That's pretty dang cool. Pretty cool. If I see what I think I see, they have I think that's a tender, which means would be a steam engine in there. How stinking cool would that be? Okay, that car in there was derailed. I think they think they got it ready to move, but I don't know that it cooperated. Okay, so that's why everybody's here working today. Somehow there's a car off the track. Look at this thing. Look at this up close. Engine number 15. How awesome is this? It's in pieces. It's being worked on.
We're doing some boiler work.
We got Jack here and
needed for a while.
Doing some boiler work, yes sir.
All the numbers mean the thickness of the metal.
Okay.
So that section's good, at least.
Yeah. What's the minimum thickness?
0.172 or 0.19.
Wow, that's pretty thin, and that is pretty healthy.
Yeah,
that's still 3 times as thick.
Yeah.
So we have.
This is a Mikado 282.
So that's what I'm trying to get in here and get that last one here. I didn't see it was the 2 in the back, so it's a 2. And then there's 8 drive wheels.
Yep.
And 2
trailing wheels.
282. That's a fair size engine.
This is the biggest one that runs in Washington.
That's a
beauty.
beauty.
90 tons though, so it's not terribly impressive.
In the Spokane, Portland, Seattle, what's RY?
Railway.
Oh, railway.
That's the only. That was their only business car they ever had, and we somehow ended up with it.
It's a long car.
85 feet.
So lucky enough here, Alden here has given me an unofficial tour.
Yes.
How sweet, this is dumb luck. I run into this object. Oh, she's seen better days. Huh?
Yeah, this is the number 25. It ran for the same railroad that the 15 ran for until 1956, when it was also put into a park in Centralia. Now the other one was put into a park in Chehalis, which they're only like 3 miles apart. And well, our chief mechanic, who just turned 92, it was his choice on which engine he wanted, and he always liked that engine better, so they restored it first. And now this one's next. It's got the built date on it somewhere. 25. There it is.
Yeah. Old wooden boxcar.
I can't remember. This is a weird style they made. I can't remember, but with the outside says ports. On the,
And actually the lighting's a little better here for this.
oh yeah.
Over here. So yeah, those all are 500. Those are all 1/2 inch and thicker.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't look like anything's below 1/2 inch thick.
It was
That's
when it was
3/4
built.
inch and better.
When it was built, it would have been 5/8.
Yeah.
So it's only after almost 100 years, it's only gone down 1/8 of an inch.
Oh, so you have your little machine shop set up inside the boxcar.
Kinda, yeah.
I see a drill press. And
It's our work car. You can
Yeah.
climb up those stairs and take a look.
so you
There
have
he
another
goes.
diesel switcher over here.
Yeah, this is that one was built for World War II, and it's a funny story. So the day it's built by Vulcan Iron Works, so it's one of the last Vulcans surviving. And the day the Navy bought it for loading ships for World War II, it was accidentally shoved off into the bay. And it was filled up to about the window level of the cab. So I had to get a couple cranes and pick it up out of the water, and it's had a hard life ever since. 'Cause, once your engines go underwater, I mean, there's gonna be something wrong with it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said you actually have 3 steam engines.
Well, one of them is not ours.
Okay, but it's so.
I'll show it to you.
Is that a loaner? Are you renting it?
It's
or what's?
It's being stored here. We want it gone, but the guy that owns it, hasn't had time to come get it.
But it is running.
It is not running.
Oh, yeah. So they're not.
But
They're
it
not
is-
cheap to move if they're not running.
No, and it is all in one piece though, and it's a unique engine.
And if it has to be moved on the main line, then it takes special permissions and all that kind of
Well,
stuff.
they will truck it when you move it. These are, oh yeah.
So someday, maybe, huh?
Couple
What
years.
number is this engine?
25.
So maybe someday, engine 25, we'll see. You
That
know,
railroad-
we'll breathe life again.
Yeah, that railroad had, well, over its lifetime, it had 5 engines. It had the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and the 25.
And here we are back to engine 15 again.
And 25. Yeah.
What's the plate up there that says 44108?
That is the builder's number.
Okay. Who built it?
Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia.
Okay. You know, funny thing was, I was here, you know, being from Pennsylvania. I got up out the road here and I parked that trailhead, you know. And I walked down, I seen the old railroad bridge, so I'm looking for a nameplate. And I think it was built in 1896 or 7.
Yep, and it's in Northern Pacific.
And it says something.
That's probably when it
Iron
was
Works,
built.
Pennsylvania. So Pennsylvania Bridge Company built that. Come over here and put that bridge together there.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know, so it's funny. There's being from Pennsylvania, it's kind of nice finding some Pennsylvania history over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that other line you're talking about was the Northern Pacific. We run on the Milwaukee.
Yeah, I did see that one Milwaukee Railroad car
Well, that other
sitting out in the other lot.
Yeah.
So okay, so you have excursions,
Yes.
train rides here.
This is a custom-made car right here.
Yeah, just for
A military flat car with benches on it.
right.
And this is our diner. It's got chairs and seats in it. And this is our coach class. And then we have an open car back there.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one from back.
That's
Yeah.
a coach we just torched the top right off of. So.
Torch it off and get some put some canopies on there. Huh?
Yep. Alright, follow me. I'll take you down this row over here.
Oh yeah, you got some cabooses over there.
Well, that's where the other engine is.
Oh, okay. Good.
There's 2 rows, so we'll walk down one in between the other.
Okay.
This is our big crane. Built in what was I think it's 54. It's a big one. It's got its own traction motor, so it'll move by itself. But we can't get it to start. And we don't know why. And we've got an extra length of boom for it, so it can get even taller. And it's got generators on it with that cable, and we've got 3 big magnets for it.
Here we go. This is bad. See, you know, it's been out of service a while when you got plant life growing in it, and that's just not good.
Well, it's been out of service since 1956. So
since
yeah.
1956, yeah. It needs scraped and blasted, and
It will be.
it needs to be happy.
It's got a hole in it too. We got to weld up.
It needs to be made happy again.
It's this is the one. It may look like it goes to this engine, but this actually goes to the 25 in the barn. This engine is not ours. This is the Rayonier company number 8.
Oh, so this is a 2662.
Yes, it is a weird Malley.
Is this articulating or something?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
It's a big articulated engine. It's, well, not a big one, I guess. It's fairly small for an articulated engine.
Good
But
grief, look at this.
it is owned.
And look at that boiler style. Yeah, this is an animal of different breed here.
Oh yes. Somewhere I've got pictures of this running. But
Really?
But it hasn't run in a while. Give me your email. I'll email some of you.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, so 2662. So, you know, this is like a miniature. You know, it's like a miniature big boy in a way that, you know, it has, you know, engines. It has a second set of engines for the second set of wheels, right?
yeah. Well,
You know, but
so
this articulates in the middle.
this is actually a compound Malley engine. So it uses the exhaust. So if you look at the size of the pistons here, these pistons are a little bit bigger than those ones because it uses the exhaust from these ones.
Or is that the other way around? Isn't the primary the smaller,
primary.
and then they make the secondary have to be larger to make use, because
That would be right,
the
yes.
energy is a little bit depleted, so you need a bigger
Yeah.
diameter to take advantage of that.
You got it. I forgot. That's okay.
See, I'm not.
You know your stuff.
Well, it's something I really love, and you know, I know a little bit about, and
Yeah.
so I know bits and pieces.
Yeah, that's right. That's owned by a guy in California.
And I only know that because I read up, or because I was following the UP STEAM program.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, you know, I
Sorry.
guess. So
Saves up.
Alden, you know what, doesn't get any better than this, because, yeah, this is something, you know, if it were during hours, what's regular business hours?
We're not here during the week usually.
So you have like weekend rides and.
Yep. Saturday, Sunday.
So there it is. There's something the general public don't get. You know, I come after hours, you know,
In the middle of the week when we happen to derail.
in the middle of the week when they happen to have a car derailed, and it's something the public don't get. I get a personal tour of all from Alden here. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. If you come during, you know, regular hours and you ask for it, you probably wouldn't get it. Well, that's it. I'm gonna let Alden get back to work. I don't think he's in any trouble. I tied him up for, you know, a good bit there. But I think the guys here realize that, you know, you just accommodate, you know, people that, you know, have the same passion and love for trains and stuff. If somebody comes up, you show them around a little bit. It's just what you do. So I'm sure they're like, they probably seen me coming. Says, Alden, you can take care of this guy if he wants. The rest of us will be busy, you know. So he said this is the original train station. That's gotta fill this video up. Thanks for coming along. I'll try to grab this type of stuff when I can. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. As always, like, comment, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Oh, and there's that little, click on the little bell icon so you get notifications when a new video comes out. Click the little bell. Is it down here or is it up there? It's on here page somewhere. That's it. Until next time, take care. Hope to see you in the next video. I'll see you.